Before we get started with today's episode, I just want to tell you all that today's guest was Kyle Sheridan. Kyle Sheridan is a professional powerlifter and one of the greatest people I've ever met. He's a guitar player, Mario Kart superstar, a goofy guy, a fun guy, a loving and caring guy. And I've been good friends with him for a long time, ever since our powerlifting days together. But yeah, so sit back, enjoy the show. I'm Shayne Neubert, and today I have one of my favorite people in the world. He is a professional powerlifter. He's a personal trainer. He's a cat lover. He's a guitar player. Perfect?
Mario Kart professional?
You're not Mario Kart anything. Listen, no, I'm not going to let you do that. His name is Kyle Sheridan, and he's one of my favorite people in the world. Kyle, thank you for being here, baby boy.
Thank you, Shayne. I appreciate it. Feels good to be on.
It feels good to have you here. It feels good to have you on me.
Oh, you don't even know.
Okay, so Kyle, the very first thing I want to dive into onto this podcast is during our peaks of powerlifting. Now,
yes,
did it not seem like the greatest group of 220, 242ers trying to get an 800-pound deadlift?
There were a few 242 guys that were real good.
Dude.
It was kind of a crew. It was like, what was it, 2016, 2017?
I was 2015.
I think like Kevin Oak was up and coming at that time.
Yep. Kevin Oak, Pete Rubish, Chris Hickson.
Yeah.
Hey, who's the guy?
He's back on Facebook, so that's a plus.
Okay, so you were sponsored by USP Labs.
USP Labs, yeah.
Dude.
Luigi.
Luigi's the other guy. He owns Buffalo Beard Company now, right?
Yes.
Luigi Fagina or something like Vagina or something, whatever.
Yeah.
Pagani, yeah.
Yeah. We had a bunch of meets together. A bunch of meets.
So you hated that guy?
No.
Does he grow a better beard than you?
Probably. I got to shave it now for work.
Oh, okay. But you don't need to give excuses. We had a couple meets where I know.
You
got a better beard?
No, his beard probably is better. Yeah. We had a couple meets. I beat him a couple times. He beat me a couple times. Yeah, we would kind of go back and forth on deadlift, and then we had a little shady dealing where there was money exchange. He didn't give it back. Then he started this Buffalo Beard Company. I'm like, bro, if you can start this Buffalo Beard Company, can't you pay me back?
Oh,
dude, that went on for like years. He paid me like half, and then he paid me like half of the half. And then I called him, I texted him. I'm like, dude, it got to the point where I'm like, look, I'm not going to keep bugging you. If you want to pay me, cool. If not, whatever, like, fuck it.
So he never paid you?
And no, he ended up, like a week later, he ended up sending it over. I'm like, all right.
Shit. Okay.
And then I just haven't really talked to him since. So I don't know. I think he's in Arizona or something now. I don't know. I don't follow him anymore.
I mean, he's just supporting beard growth across the nation.
Hey, you got to respect it.
I respect anybody who respects the beard. Like, and like,
you should.
Like, dude, have you seen the Respect the Neck guy?
No.
Daddy Long Neck and Daddy Wide Neck?
No.
Dude.
No clue.
Well, Daddy Long Neck, he's now in the porn industry. But what he's known is he weighs about 110 pounds and he's got issues. But he is known for his very extremely long giraffe neck, and he also is now in the porn industry, and he's trying to make it work. Yeah, go ahead and check that out after that. After this podcast is over, Daddy Long Neck, check him out.
What's his appeal?
The long neck.
Literally long neck, and chicks like that, or dudes
like
that.
Like, chicks lick up and down,
rail out.
Yeah. There's nothing appealing about his body. There's literally nothing. But I mean that neck.
That neck though.
Yeah, that neck's got something going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kyle, you are. I mean, like, first of all, like, let me get it out there. Kyle, you're one of my favorite people in the entire world. You really are. You're a person that I can talk to you about literally everything. Like the thing is, like I can talk to you about some
Literally.
like my deepest, darkest shit, and then also at the same time, the fact that I barely know you. At the same,
It's
like,
funny, dude. So when you called me yesterday to come on to this podcast, I got off the phone with you. I'm like, how do I know Shayne?
how do you?
How did
know?
we actually? How do we actually even know each other?
I think
don't know how we met.
Was it Plenty of Fish?
Christian Mingle, maybe.
Yeah, it might.
No,
It could have been Christian Mingle.
Was it? I think it might have been. Was it bodybuilding.com?
I was
on that.
Oh, I was on there and going nuts. And also, too, for the longest time, you were riding my, like, when we were all hitting it, like, so that group of people I said earlier, you, me, Chris Hickson, Pete Rubish, when we were all hitting at our best, it was like I pulled 775 for 2 today, and it was Chris Hickson pulled 785 for 2. And then it was Kyle Sheridan just snuck in here and pulled 795. And it was like, but also I wasn't competing against people like that. Like I loved it. And then, I mean, so I went to your page and so, like, I was like checking him out. Well, I was like checking you out. I was like, damn, this boy got it. And then just a little message or two, dude. Next thing you know, we're flirting. Like, dude, have you seen? That's
what happened.
What it was a lot of flirting. It was a lot of Christian Mingle. But who's the one guy? He was a huge name, strongman, and then he got a sex change, or he's transgender now. Matt Kroc.
Yes.
Dude, wild story. Absolutely wild story.
Yeah.
Do you like, is he more appealing as a man or a woman to you?
From what I've seen him looking as a woman, I think he is more appealing as a man. I don't know. Maybe he's gotten further in the process, and he's more appealing as a man.
Dude, I honestly, I could pick either way. Like, what a handsome or beautiful looking person. That's the way I look at it. And I'm so happy you see the same way as me. Like,
yeah, no, she's very strong. She's very strong.
She is very strong. And you know,
biceps are just incredible.
The confidence to do that, like to be able to make that leap from
dude, he just made it. Like,
yeah,
he made the leap. He sure fucking did, man.
It was literally, I'm ready to rock as a man, and then watch this, whoosh, I'm ready to rock as a woman.
Yeah, and it was kind of before that. Not that it's mainstream now, but he kind of did it early.
Oh yeah, like, for sure.
Fuck.
For sure, yeah, that was a curveball.
It just went against like everything. I mean, you got people doing it these days where you can kind of tell like a little more feminine, whatever, who will make the transition. But you just did not expect that, and you don't see someone with muscles like that, and just you think of super masculine,
absolutely,
in that sense, competing in strongman bodybuilding, and then all of a sudden, just switching. It came out of nowhere. That was crazy. But good for him for doing it.
And so hot, too.
I mean, if this is what you want to do, well, okay.
All right. Okay. So, Kyle, you have a lot of cats.
Yeah, about these cats. Audrey. I don't know what she's doing. She's a feminine girl, that's for sure.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, she's a little cutie.
No, so you. Okay, now let's dig in. Okay, the powerlifting, bodybuilding, all that stuff. But you as a guitar player are incredible. You really are. Like, I take minutes. Like, I actually stop when I see you post a video of you shredding it up, or you with the band and you and doing the things. I actually take the minute rather than just like listen for 2 seconds, turn off. I literally lay down and just listen to you playing because I really enjoy it.
Dude, that's so nice to hear.
Dude, how did
Because I
did
know
you
for
teach
myself,
yourself?
when I scroll down Instagram, I just hit like. I don't really look at shit. So the fact that like someone actually listens means
Dude,
a lot.
I really do. And Timmery loves it too.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, it's all relative. Like, I'm not the greatest guitar player in the world. There are plenty of guys locally, whatever.
You are the white Jimi
Hendrix
Hendrix in my eyes.
Well, thank you. But yeah, I taught myself. I took lessons for like a month when I was 12 years old when I first got the guitar. And then I ended up breaking my thumb playing baseball. And I never went back. And the lessons didn't really do anything. They taught me like, here's the A chord, here's the B chord. And it was super boring. But then I learned how to read guitar tabs, which is like a number system that tells you what fret to put your finger on. And then I actually started learning songs that I like to play. Like, I don't know, I think I looked up like Blink 182, Green Day, like super basic stuff. And then I really got into it and I started learning because I enjoyed it. So.
And so is that what made you fall in love with track as well?
The guitar? Oh,
yeah.
Of course. No, dude, I was always just the fastest kid growing up.
No, listen, I've seen the way you comment on shit that's involved with track. Like, dude, you're not just like, oh my God, there's no way Tyreek Hill would lose in a race. Or there was like, I mean, I watch what you do. You freak out on Barstool Sports. Like, I see you. I'm there. I see what you're saying. And I do agree with you 90% of the time, but I also don't know why you care that much.
Well, it depends. Like what usually happens, if it's like a Barstool, if I think of something that I think is witty and funny, and it's like early on, like if it's just posted, and I know I'll be one of the first comments, I'll be like, that's funny. I'll type it out, boom. And then the likes just start rolling.
Oh, dude.
But
people destroy. Like, oh yeah, you're some kind of track athlete now, huh? It looks like all you do is work out. You're like, okay.
No, because I know what you're referring to. What it was DK Metcalf chasing down.
Tyreek Hill.
No, not chasing down Tyreek Hill. DK Metcalf when he.
He chased down Russell Wilson.
Intercepted. Yes, yeah.
No, not Russell Wilson. That's his own quarterback. We're so stupid.
The Cardinals.
Kyler Murray.
Fuck. No, it was the defensive back. He picked off Russ.
Who cares about a defensive back from the Cardinals? The Bears made the playoffs and the Cardinals didn't. Like, does anybody really care about the Cardinals defensive back? They haven't had a good defensive back since Tyrann Mathieu, and he's going to win a second Super Bowl in 2 weeks.
He is.
Yeah.
But so DK Metcalf chased him down, and then someone was commenting like he's the fastest player in the league, saying all this shit because of this one clip, and he's just not. Like, Tyreek is the dude. He's the fastest player ever to be in the NFL.
Absolutely.
Going to the Olympics. I mean, this dude's speed is unreal.
I mean, that is fact. He is a professional runner.
Period. Literally.
Professional runner.
Yes, literally. He has the fastest 100-meter dash time out of anyone who ever played in the NFL.
He's just lucky. He's lucky I wasn't in the league.
I know.
Me and Peyton Hillis, dude.
So yeah,
two fastest white boys. Dude, I did run.
So I commented something, and then I got a bunch of comments like,
"Oh, it was
just
bad,
going crazy." I'm like, no, like, I gave like examples of times, or they would throw out like another name of a fast NFL player, and I would just boom punch in like their track time. They're running like a 10.6 or 10.7 100, which is incredibly fast, but Tyreek's running a 10.1.
Oh yeah,
it's not.
Dude, yeah, but like the thing that is, okay, so yeah, you like you said, there are fast players in the NFL. Fast and quick are two different worlds.
Completely, yeah.
Like,
and Tyreek's like both. I don't think Tyreek has the fastest 40, but he's the fastest player. He opens up more.
What was your fastest 40?
I never ran the 40.
Oh, okay, that's a good excuse. I did at my fittest. I ran a 4.40, and that's pretty good for 260.
That is really for 260. Oh my god!
But I could dunk then. At 5'8". 5'8".
That's insane, dude. Another thing that I noticed about you, or you posted maybe a year or two ago, softball. You can hit a fucking ball, boy.
Dude, Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. Barstool shared a video, the video where I tossed the beer. I had this beer on the end of a baseball bat or softball bat, and I tossed it up in the air, took a pitch, hit the pitch, caught the beer, chugged the beer. Barstool shared it. Dude, I've never been so destroyed in my life. Everyone called me Chumley. They called me like the fat fuck. They called me literally Butterball. They called me everything you could possibly fathom. They called
People
me
are ruthless, man.
Dude, they called me Mike. Yeah.
Yeah, you were a little off.
Dude, and then the same thing too when I made this OJ Simpson video. Like the internet destroyed me. I bought that OJ Simpson jersey thinking that this was going to be a hit. And then I got my knife and my gun out and my black gloves. And like, I was just training.
I remember that.
Dude, I got destroyed for that. The internet does not like it when you do something right.
Well, when you take an innocent man and slander his name like that.
You're so right. Kylie, you're so fucking right. I love it when you're right, man. You really are. And so the Bears went 8-8 this year. How'd the Dolphins do?
10-6.
Playoffs?
No. They're not good enough.
Oh, dude, that's crazy because like didn't the Washington football team make the playoffs?
Yes, I believe they did.
What was their record? 6-10.
How many wins did they have? 6?
6-10. Yeah. That's weird.
Yeah,
that's weird the way they just like leave teams out.
It's funny how that works.
Yeah, like Ryan Fitzpatrick.
It's political.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Because, I mean, Tom Brady doesn't even play for the Patriots anymore. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Like, you're just getting beat by people like Cam Newton and stuff like that now.
Yeah, that worked out well for him.
yeah, he does not have a job anymore. But, dude, how cool is it, though, that the NFC, 3 of the greatest old school quarterbacks, Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, like all 35 plus. And then on the AFC side, Baker Mayfield is the oldest quarterback starting this week.
Yeah.
At 25 years old.
Josh Allen and Pat.
Damn,
it's
dude.
Crazy.
Lamar
looked crazy.
Lamar looked great yesterday.
No. That was rough. I thought that was going to be a good game. And actually, it was close up until that pick six.
Oh, I mean, because no one was scoring.
Yeah.
Close game because it was terrible.
Right there.
Okay, so now what do you do to make those lumps of muscle on your chest? What do you do to make those look so good?
Oh, just multivitamins and food.
What kind of food? Is it bananas, cucumbers, carrots, eggplants, popsicles? Anything shaped like that?
Diet. Keto. No.
Hot dogs? Hot dogs are keto?
I do like a nice hot dog.
Oh, man.
But no, man. Beef, chicken.
And lasagna. You've been to Coney Island, Nathan's hot dog eating competition. You've been there.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. I went there, I think it was 2019. I went with my ex. She lived in New York City. And, dude, it was a fucking blast.
Okay, Joey Chestnut won that year.
Yeah.
With 58?
Yeah, it was really hot that day. It was really hot, so he didn't get the record. He was going for it, I guess. I think he got it this year. 73 or something like that. 71 and 73 are two. 71 was the record that was beat. Kobayashi said it at 68, but Kobayashi's a non-factor anymore. Yeah, Matt Stoney's my guy. Matt Stoney's my guy. I like Stoney.
We are trying to get Furious Pete and LA Beast on this show. So
that's so sick.
If any of the things that we said earlier on the podcast made you feel like you shouldn't be on the show, I just want to personally apologize for those now.
Yeah, a little disclaimer. Offended by anything.
Let me hit you with that at 20 minutes in. Dude, I'm so happy we're doing this. I really am so happy. Like, why have we not done this up to this point?
I don't know. I was waiting for my invite for a long time. I'm like, this fucking guy has a podcast and he doesn't want to talk to me.
Well, you're kind of a bad guy.
I'm known for being such a terrible person.
You just have this way with, like, I don't know, what is it? Like turning people off? Like, you're just such an arrogant, mean guy. You have all those cats and stuff.
Yeah.
No, you're the absolute best.
I'm just a bad
I don't even
dude.
like saying it.
I
don't even like saying it. I don't like saying it because it's not true. You are the absolute best. Now, so you have been training people. You are a personal trainer. Sheridan Strength crew?
Sheridan Strength, yep. It's just, I don't know. Sheridan Strength training, programming, crew. The crew is just kind of the people that I work with. Whether I program for them, personal trained them once, I don't care. You're part of the crew. You're part of the crew. I can send you a shirt. I don't go. Yeah.
No, you won't send me shit. I've already tried to force shit out of you.
No, you didn't.
I tried to force a sweatshirt out of you. Like I was like being real
think I have
needy.
like one more left and it's a medium. You're not going to fit in that.
I'll find a way to fit. I'll find a way. I've got dogs.
But yeah, dude, I mean, they're fucking killing it. It's awesome. We got one, Colette Bates. I don't know if you've seen any videos of her. She's 51 years old. She totaled 1170.
Oh my God.
Yeah. She hit a 470 deadlift, which is the second heaviest. Oh no. 470 deadlift, which is the fourth strongest deadlift of all time for masters over 50 female. And then her total was the second heaviest total of all time for masters over 50.
Who is she married?
She's got a man.
Not for long. I'm just kidding.
She's awesome.
Absolutely.
Her mentality, Colette's just fucking crazy, dude. She's almost hard to work with because she's just so like mentally crazy. I don't know how to explain. She's so intense
but that's a huge piece you need in the game.
No pain threshold.
That's a huge piece of the game, though. Like controlling your mind over the weight is literally the biggest step. Like to actually know your limit.
She's like former military, fire department, EMT. I mean, she's done like all this crazy shit in her life. She used to be fat. She used to be like 300 pounds, former Olympic lifter. I mean, she just did everything. And she's cut out for powerlifting, man. She's not afraid of shit. And it's awesome.
She's got Papa Sheridan up in the mix, baby.
I got her back. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Kyle, what's the worst injury you've had during your powerlifting time?
Patellar tendonitis in my right knee. And that sucked. That lingered for a long time, like a year.
What is that?
It didn't happen all at once. It's basically, you got like your patella tendon, whatever. And it connects to like the top of your knee bone. And I guess there was like small micro tears that were kind of like tearing away at that. And that happened when I was like closing in on like an 800 squat. And then it was just really, really painful. Anytime I would squat, even like benching, trying to use leg drive on bench, it would hurt. I went to like PT for it for a while. Just nothing really helped.
Isn't it awesome that there's two type of lifters? There's ones that are good at bench, and then there's ones like you and me that are good at squatting but mainly deadlifting.
Yes.
There's only two types of lifter.
For us. I would much rather lose out on like 50 pounds on bench and then gain make up for it by 150 pounds on deadlift.
Absolutely. It really is true.
400. Yeah. I don't care if you bench 475, like great. If I hit 385 and I'm down by 90 pounds because of your bench, I'm probably going to squat more than you. Definitely going to deadlift more than you.
That's what I did. Like every time I was in a meet, let my squat be there, let my bench be. My bench wasn't the worst, but it was not great. 242 at the 450, 460 area.
Yeah, I wasn't even that heavy. I hit 425 at my best.
I mean, but like that was my best. Like, but that was my best. Like, so that's my best. So I know on a normal day, I'm going to hit 420. Like that, let's go 420, 430. Like that is, I know I'll get it. Mm-hmm. And then deadlift, it's just like Watch me work, boy. Play that
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, play that Miley Cyrus, and get ready. Dude, you're like a screamer, though. When you lift, you're a screamer. You walk up to, ah!
No, dude, I don't anymore. I used to.
Oh, yeah. You definitely did. You were an attacker.
I used to kind of go crazy, and then like I don't know. After a couple of years, I just dialed it back, and I was more just like focused, and I know what I got to do. And
well, you really fill out your singlet well.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, you can see like the lumps. There's a lot of lumps that you see when you're wearing a singlet, and I think you wear it really well. Like, and for some reason, my wife said that too. Why would she say that? Why
thanks, Jimmy.
Why would she say that?
Dude, it's weird. Like, I swear to God, for whatever reason, like gym shorts, like the bulge it's just out. I'll see videos. I'm like, man, like it just looks fucked up. I can't wear gray sweatpants.
I mean, I've seen you put a lot of emojis over the top of your PEP.
I had to in that one. Yeah. It was the whole video. It was just ridiculous.
I feel ridiculous using the word PP.
I'm not. But
okay, so what are you doing?
Illusion. It's an illusion. So
the PP is?
You sure? Yeah.
Dude, all right. So what?
You're like, no, it's not.
It's not an illusion. Yeah, it may be like like just when like, okay, that's an illusion as well. I was gonna say like when a magician does a trick, but
yeah,
that's an illusion. Yeah. Damn. You ever seen a real magic trick in person? You ever seen a trick that stumped you? You ever seen a trick that stumped you and made you think, wait. I'm sitting right here. Or like what are those women or men, but they sit there and they like tell you your mother passed away. She's speaking to me. What's that called?
Oh, like a psychic medium?
Medium, yeah. Have you ever been a part of it?
My parents and my brother went to one of those. I think it's such trash.
I do.
It's such a scam, man.
Like let me look up your Facebook and see that you lost your mother. And then let me like see that.
They just keep it so. I think they're very good at it, and you can do certain methods. I mean, if you go online, you can buy a book, and it's just about kind of directing the conversation, keeping things vague enough, getting somewhat specific, and I mean, you can kind of judge. If someone's coming to see a psychic medium, obviously they want to talk to someone who had passed away.
Uh-huh.
So you can use that to your advantage. If they're middle-aged, chances are maybe it's their parents who had passed away. So,
dude, I mean,
I see a female figure.
Absolutely.
Grandparent, mother. You can go a bunch of ways.
And like the thing is that's weird, like guys walk in there like and I have no time and place for this in my life, but these like guys will walk in there literally with a Hitler stash, and then they'll be like, I feel like you miss a guy named Adolf. And they're like, I do. And like it's just fucking stupid, isn't it? Isn't it so weird?
It seems like it to me, man. Yeah. So my parents and my brother went to one, and they're like, oh my God, it was amazing. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah. Okay. And then my brother was like, Kyle, you're such an idiot. Like you just weren't there, so you don't get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, all right, that's fair.
I mean, maybe there was more to it.
Maybe
there was.
Maybe you did talk to my grandpa.
Maybe he was there. Maybe he's here right now.
Maybe he is. What's up,
Chris? Actually, I'm getting a message.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle. Did he call you Kyle? Did he call you Kyle?
My grandpa, there are 31 cousins on one side. I think he knew my name. I'm pretty sure he knew my name, but
I feel like he's giving me a name. I feel like he's calling you Kyle, and I feel like he was a man.
He was a man, yes.
He was a man, an older man. He was older, yes. He liked it when people called him, for some reason I'm getting grandpa.
Oh my God, you're talking to him.
R.I.P.
You really are.
R.I.P. Grandpa. I'm sorry. I don't want to go any further down Grandpa's. Grandpa's that you? Dude, when are you competing again?
No, I haven't decided yet, either May or November. I know those are two very different months, but that's what it's going to be. Yeah, May or November. There's 2 in Niagara Falls. I don't really like traveling too much for meets, honestly. Like, if you put up the total, you put it up. It doesn't really matter whether it's like a huge national meet or if it's in my backyard. I don't give a shit about that.
Did you ever hit Did you ever hit the 2,000 pound total?
Yes.
You did. When was that?
2017, the summer of 2017.
And have you
that was
eclipsed it?
No, I think that was my last meet in wraps. Actually, it was. That was when my knee was kind of fucked up with that tendonitis.
You hit 2012 was the total, right?
It was just 2,000 flat, and then I went for 825 on deadlift, and I couldn't lock it out, which would have been 2020, which would have been awesome. But yeah.
So
I think what it was, dude, like I remember at that time after I hit an 805 on my second attempt and it locked in the 2000. I was so happy because it was just like such a weight was lifted off my shoulders, and I wanted that 800 in a meet. I wanted that 2000 in a meet. I got it on the second attempt. I knew I had a third attempt, so I was trying to like get my mind right within that like 10-minute period to like go attack the third attempt. And, you know, I was getting a lot of like congratulations and stuff like that. And like in the back of my mind, I was happy. I knew it was already kind of locked in. I feel like if there was more like at stake, I could have locked out the 825.
I actually remember watching it, and it was like, it was a close lift, right? Yeah, it was right at the knees.
It was right. Yeah, it got above the knees, and it was right there. But I really think in the back of my mind, I just kind of knew that I did what I wanted, and that pisses me off.
So
it was like a mental battle back there between the second and third attempt, like trying to like, I know I have another attempt. Most I've ever attempted,
dude, absolutely.
Yeah,
like when
it was interesting. It was an interesting mix of emotions with that.
When I competed at RUM, it was Ernie Lillybridge Jr., Pete Rubish, Larry Williams, Dan Green, and Kevin Oak, and T. Cummins. And if I would have, so I was right at third or fourth place at that meet at RUM. And if I would nail, I was the last deadlift of the day because I jumped 705 to 805. And if I just hit the 805, I would have placed second to Dan fucking Green.
Oh my God.
Like Dan Green, the day before, I saw him at Olive Garden for the first time, and I just wanted to give him a hand job or whatever he wanted. Like I wanted to make him feel like I'm here for you. And if you just want me to scratch on my lifts, I'm here for you. Dude, like
if you need a spot or anything tomorrow, I got you, but first let me give you this hand job.
But dude, I am a part of one of the coolest pictures ever known to man. I don't know if you've seen it, but I feel like you have. It was at RUM. It was a picture, everybody with their shirts off. You gotta know what picture I'm talking about.
I think I did see that, and everyone's kind of lined up, just looking all big and fat.
Yeah, exactly.
But Jack said no.
No. Give me the fat. But like, it was 3 rows of guys, and I'm in it. Like, it is Kevin O, Dan Bell, Rob Philippus, like, Dan That's Green, crazy. Dude. And I'm just sitting there like, oh yeah, just getting my moment. And people are like awesome. Sharing the picture. I'm like, I'm the guy with like, that's me. That's me. The one looking at all the guys with the dreamy eyes, that's me. Dude, you're just lucky you weren't in that picture because I'd have been sitting on daddy's lap, boy.
Oh, shit.
Dude, you are seriously a person that I love so much that it's so awesome that even how close I want to be with you is not how close we are because you live so far away. But like, I can joke with you. I tell you so much serious shit And like, also we've been through a lot of shit. Like, we've been drugged through the dirt.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we have. And it's funny, like, you're such a funny person to me because you're the one person that I won't talk to for like a couple weeks, few weeks, a month, whatever.
Well, sometimes when you don't answer the phone way more.
Ring. Yeah, and then my phone will just ring, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's Shane," and I'll just pick it up, and we'll just talk for like an hour.
Oh yeah,
and
dude, we always
we won't talk again for like weeks. But it's cool. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. We'll just talk about the most random shit.
I mean, we do. We
dig
deep
been through
too.
Some shit, man.
Dude, and and Timmery loves you, dude. Like, she loves you because you're just a guy. Like, there's people with a lot of intentions in life, like that. You know, maybe it's positive, maybe it's negative, maybe it's a lot of things, but people have intentions with what they do. But you are just a guy that's never given us anything but the best. Like, and it's so good.
Hey,
like,
I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much, man. You guys are great, and I love your relationship. It's awesome. There's not much like what you guys have. I don't know if you're aware of that, but it's awesome. But yeah, dude, I appreciate it. I try to be a good person.
Dude, I'm the Gronk and she's Tom Brady. Dude, she's Ronnie Brown and I'm Ricky Williams.
No.
And we're running the Wildcat all day. Dude.
Yeah, that was really successful for like half a season there.
It really took the league by storm. And then it just faded away.
Didn't work.
Michael Vick kind of ran it.
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, but Michael Vick just kind of was what he was.
He did. He's been through a lot. He's someone else who's been through a lot.
A lot of hard times.
Yeah, it's a tough life for Mike Vick.
Yeah, I just got to say RIP to all those animals that he watched horribly get abused.
Yeah. Well,
but if he wants to come on the podcast,
to be fair, they were talking some shit. I heard that they were part of this drug deal.
The dogs?
Yeah, they were in some shady shit.
And you never know with dogs because they don't speak English what they're really thinking.
Yeah.
Like, it's a really tough thing. Like, you have cats. Like, do cats have more of a language than dogs?
I think they do, actually.
What's your dog's name again?
Their like inflections are totally different.
You got a bulldog, right?
No, my parents have two bulldogs and a Shiba Inu.
What's the bulldog's name?
Is Larry.
Larry. Timmery said that to me earlier, and I suck for not remembering.
He's named after Larry Zonka, number 39. The old
the fullback. Yeah, that's a Hall of Fame fullback there. Number 39. Yeah,
39. Yep, Larry. Greatest name for a bulldog ever.
Greatest mustache too. He had a great mustache.
He did have a really good one.
Literally, if he was in a room with John Holmes and Ron Jeremy, you would just say which one played football. I don't know. I just see the mustaches. I just want to know which one gets down.
I think they both get down.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Kyle, what are you doing with the band stuff? Probably not much with COVID, huh?
Yeah, no, nothing with the band. I was in a band for years from actually all throughout high school. And then I think we stopped playing for like a year or two. The singer was going to go to the Navy or something. He never ended up going. So we just got back together. Then we played until like 2012. Dude, I swear to God, some of the best times of my life. But I haven't been in a band since then. The drummer is now in a cover band. And they make so much money, dude. That is the ticket. Be in a cover band. You can play every weekend at multiple bars. Everyone knows the names or knows the lyrics, all the songs you play. People love it. So you can make a grand Friday, Saturday. Then the next weekend you can play shows, and everyone just keeps coming out. Whereas being in an original band, you can't play in the city every week and have people come. You got to separate that. You got to go on like tours to play different cities, or you can play in the same city or local town once every 2 months.
I have people come wherever I go.
Draw people. Well, you're just amazing. You know, what can I say?
No. I was trying to turn it into a sexual thing.
Oh, silly me.
So do you really miss it? You guys haven't been doing like practices and stuff?
No, I mean, I'm not in that band, but
you really get it though. When you're on stage, like you really get it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you start doing this thing. You start doing this. You see what my head's doing? You start doing that thing. That's when I know you're really good. Yeah, dude, that's every guitar player's go-to.
Yeah, but like if I go out to just watch one of their shows, they'll always like pull me up on stage, and I'll just play a song, random song.
Dude, I bet you could do some Magic Mike shit too while you're at it.
Yeah, I can strip and play guitar at the same time.
Have you ever stripped before?
I thought about it. I really did. I considered it, but no.
I mean, you got the bod for it. I was offered a gig once but they really wanted me to get naked, not just like strip. They wanted me to get naked and do this
like
thing.
Not just a thong. They wanted
yeah. Like, and then they offered me free drinks. They were going to pay me for the night, free drinks, and then they were going to try to hook me up with my choice of the pickings. And I have a little bit more taste than that. That's why I said no.
Oh,
like
they called the wrong guy then.
if Timmery said that it was okay now with with what I'm working with, I probably would have to just take one for the team and do it.
Yeah, poor you. It'd be a tough night.
Too bad I'm never gonna get invited to that job again. God, dude, it's just
there's a market for everyone, Shane. There's a market.
There really is. There really is. Hey, go ahead and like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. That's Kyle Sheridan. We're just gonna keep talking and keep doing the thing, but make sure you leave a 5-star review.
It's been real.
Kyle, what were you saying? Let's pick up.
No, nothing. I'm good. No,
Something about it being funny.
No, there's nothing funny.
Okay, Kyle, what was your favorite cartoon growing up, man?
I really liked Hey Arnold.
I knew you were gonna say that shit.
Yeah, he's got that football head. It's hilarious,
dude. Yeah, I was a Gerald guy. I was always a Gerald guy.
Yeah, I like. Hey Arnold.
Yeah, there's always a lot of good in Hey Arnold. He was a shorter guy, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a small dude. Rugrats. Yeah, they were.
Tommy, Chucky, Phil, and Lil.
Yeah, I like your little stubby legs.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, I've never blushed on a podcast before, but for some reason, you got the heat brought to my face right now because I don't know what you're doing over there, but what I'm doing here is trying to make people believe in the dream, and
What's
anybody's capable of accomplishing a dream. And that's the most important thing to me. You can, and you will. And there's a way. There's always a way.
I truly believe in that. I think whatever you put your mind to, if you want it bad enough,
absolutely,
you can do it.
Absolutely,
you can do it. Honestly, and when we first started this podcast, I mentioned Mario Kart, and I will truly say from the bottom of my heart, that is what kind of taught me that. Because I would spend, in the year 2010, I would spend a ton of time mastering Mario Kart because I wanted to be better than my cousins. Because every year we would go up to our cottage, we would play Mario Kart 64. And I thought, I'm like, if I train this whole year playing Mario Kart and I got really good, and I'd be unbeatable. So I looked up online and the
shortcuts. Yep.
Not even shortcuts, but it's called mini turbos. And straight stretch mini turbos. And I watched these master Mario Kart 64 players. So I did it. Time trials on every single racetrack. Then you add up the total time for all 3 laps, and then you get ranked on this website. And I I was 7th in the U.S. or something for that year.
I'm still number 4 right now
on Mario Kart 64.
No, on the Switch.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, for race, I have the fastest 4 race qualifying time. Number 4.
That is crazy. I never played the Switch.
Yeah, and it's
I
like,
never played it.
here I sit and look at you, and I know that you don't have it anymore, and it's just like, I know that you want to say that you're good at Mario Kart, but you're not.
Yes. No, I am. If Mario Kart 64, I will fuck anyone up in Mario Kart 64.
Does 64 have online?
No.
They tried to.
Did they?
They tried to later on, like, make it online. Dude, you should totally get a Switch because I would play the fuck out of Mario Kart with you, and I would fuck you up in Smash Bros.
Aren't the courses... I've never played Smash Bros.
Dude, the Switch is so good.
64.
The Switch is so good.
It's a completely different game, though, right? It's not all the same courses.
No. It's a lot different. But I mean, it's way more challenging. So if you were good at that, you'd be better at the new one, like me.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, like I was saying, it got to the point where I was trying so hard to take like tenths of a second off of like my time trial times, and I'm like, you know what? If I actually apply this much effort into something, I know that I can accomplish something. So that's actually when I got really good at powerlifting.
So, but you got good at track though first, because you were good at track. You were a real track athlete. Like before you got into powerlifting. I mean, you were in pretty good shape, but you weren't Kyle Sheridan that I know today. Yeah, you were skinny.
I was like 155 pounds when I graduated.
Yeah, I mean, you were. Now, did you? Okay, you either won state your 4x1 or you were.
We were close. Yeah, we were like. What did we get? We got third in section 5 for the 4x4. Fourth for the 4x2, and like fifth for the 4x1, I think. That's overall in section 5.
Were you the anchor?
Medicine Tech. I ran first. I was the fastest on the 4x1 and 4x2. We had a really good 400 runner. I like leading off though. I led off all 3.
Dude, that's where it gets started, man. Like the only thing is
huge, man.
In between that. Huge. The second and third runner, they cannot let up the steam. Though.
Yes.
Like that's the biggest deal.
Yeah. So we had a good anchor on the 4x4, and it was cool. We were all white too, so it was funny. Like it would be like us, Webster Thomas, like the white sprinters.
Yeah, you guys were the center of the Oreo.
Like Edison Tech. Yeah.
You guys.
Edison Tech was incredible when we graduated. Rush Henrietta. I mean, you're not going to know anything. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that
there were some good relays that year. There were some really good relays. It was awesome.
Have you ever seen my favorite football player of all time? Anybody can judge me. That's fine. I don't care. But I have 2 favorite football players, one Barry Sanders and 2 Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush was my favorite player ever. I have all of his jerseys.
Fun to watch.
For like each team that he was on, the Miami, I mean Detroit, like I was such a Reggie Bush fan. And even the 49ers, he had 4 carries for 11 yards that season. 4 carries for 11 yards. But Reggie Bush at Helix High School, oh my God.
High school highlights?
Oh my God, dude. Just sit back, pop your popcorn, put your ass in the seat, and watch magic.
One of my favorite things is to watch high school highlights of these incredible football players.
Oh, dude, there was
basketball. Or basketball. It's just the levels.
Oh, yeah. Zion.
It's crazy. The domination that you see at the high school level from these NBA players playing against high school kids. That just don't even stand a chance. It's funny to watch. It's awesome.
Isn't it like Javier Baez, the Cubs shortstop? His senior year of high school. So his entire season, he went 108. He got 108 of 109 batting. Like he was only out once.
That's unreal.
It's something like that. Like Derrick Henry.
Possible?
Derrick Henry rushed for 4,000 yards in 11 games. His senior year, 4,000 yards. He's still running. That boy's just running.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. Noel Devine was close. I don't know if you remember Noel.
I do, yes.
Noel Devine
did not pan out.
No. We got a Ryan Leaf on our hands.
Where'd he go? West Virginia?
Yes, sir. Number 1.
Yeah.
Wasn't he number 1?
I think.
West Virginia.
So.
That really reminds me of another great player that played for the Bears. Hey, Kevin White. In 4 years as a number 1 draft pick of the Chicago Bears, Kevin White had 8 receptions for 100 yards, no touchdowns. Thank you for all those injuries and all that wasted time. Kevin White, if you ever want to come on the podcast, you're more than welcome.
Got a few questions for you.
Yeah, I've got a jersey that you can either sign or take back. God. Sign it or take it back.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Kevin White, dude. Hey, he'll probably be the Dolphins starting quarterback next year. Dude, would you take a straight up head-for-head Deshaun Watson for Tua?
Straight up?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about Tua and a first-round pick?
I don't think so. Nah.
I think there's got to be picks involved in that. There's no way.
There would have to be. I think they would probably have to give up too much. And I love their picks, man. They'll be able to get a lot. And Tua can play. So
I like Tua.
I would build around him.
Do you like Tua or Jalen Hurts better?
Oh.
I know it's tough. It's really tough because they're very comparable.
I haven't seen enough from Jalen. Like, if Jalen were to have played week 8, if we got the same amount of time to kind of analyze both, I'd be able to make a better analysis on that.
But I also think that
sample size,
Miami has a better team, though, than Philadelphia. So
maybe they don't really have any offensive weapons, though.
Yeah, they got Alshon Jeffrey, RIP to him. Thank you for what you didn't do with the Bears.
I like Miles Sanders over Gaskin.
For
sure.
Yeah. I mean, I still take Darren Sproles a year retired over everybody. Darren Sproles, stud. Darren Sproles.
Retired.
Oh, dude. Imagine that much compact body moving that fast. It's very impressive. You would never expect
Tariq Cohen.
Exactly. Except Tariq Cohen just runs out of bounds. Like, this boy, he will take a football, he'll run 65 yards, and he'll go for a negative 2-yard loss. Like, every single time. He leads the NFL. Maybe in the NFL's history of negative carries. Barry Sanders is number 1, and Tariq Cohen is right behind that boy. Like, Tariq Cohen averages 2 yards per reception. For reception.
That's so bad. Yeah.
What a bad boy. Yeah, go Bears. Hey, they signed the coach and GM back. They're probably bringing Mitch back. It's all cool. We're fine.
Yeah.
Chicago's fine. Are you
happy about that? Yeah.
No, we're not happy about any of it.
Go Mitch.
Oh, dude.
He proved himself.
I just, Mitch Trubisky, whenever you see him on TV, he looks like Wallace and Gromit. You don't know who Wallace and Gromit are? It was an old animation film in the late 90s. Wallace and Gromit. Like, they have mouths like this. Yeah, let me look it up for you. I'm going to give you that visual, boy. Because when you see this, you won't unsee it. Wallace and Gromit. All right. So the second I show you this shit, this is what Mitch Trubisky looks like.
He kind of does.
He does. He does. So wait, okay. So you got competitions. You're playing in competitions. Is your body ready? Like, are you?
I think so. Yeah.
Are you
did this little off-season program. No. For the competition, I will. But I finished this off-season program where I hit some heavy lifts at the end of that, and I got pretty much back to where my lifts were before COVID happened. I couldn't.
Yeah, that took a hit on you. That did take a big hit.
Big time, dude. I got way more weak than I thought I would have. And I knew that I would get weak.
And for you guys just listening, Kyle is from Rochester, New York. And so he was right in the heat of COVID as it started. I mean, New York is the main place to fly in for the United States. And so he wasn't able to go to the gym. He wasn't able to, at least find options. He was just stuck. Yeah,
they just shut everything down. Rochester, I mean, we're removed from the city. It's like 5 hours from New York City, but the city is what runs the state. So whatever happens in New York City, Cuomo just says, well, fuck the rest of the state. We'll just
And Cuomo has his nipples pierced.
Yeah, he does.
And do you?
It's good. That's good. No, I don't.
You definitely have pierceable nipples.
I don't. Shane, I don't. You know why? Because I went to get them pierced when I was 19. And the piercer guy, he's like, I could do them, but I just don't think your nipples are right. And at that point in my life, I was more relieved than anything I've ever felt. I remember I was sweating bullets. I walked in there. I was probably white as a ghost. He probably could tell by the look on my face I didn't really want to do it. But I think my girlfriend at the time was like, yeah, I think it'd be hot. So I'm like, well, now I got to go get them pierced. So I did. I showed up. He said that. And I'm like, oh, thank God. And I walked out. And then I sent her like the happiest text ever. I'm like, hey, well, sorry, but I can't get them pierced. The piercer said it wouldn't work, right?
The piercer?
yeah. It was this dude. He was all tatted up and shit. He was like this close to my nipple. He's like looking around, trying to like.
Damn, dude! That guy was investigating. That's what he was doing.
He was, and then he just shook his head. He's like, so
that's the problem with nipples.
Pierceable nipples.
I think you do, but I mean, maybe that's why I'm not a piercer.
I didn't go back for a second opinion. I didn't go to anyone else. So
yeah, you got a couple tattoos though, right?
I do.
Yeah, and you got
my arm.
You got some tribal stuff on your arm.
Yeah, a little something.
Yeah, you got caught up in that craze.
Something.
Oh shit!
It's not really tribal.
The way your light's flashing on it. The way your light's flashing on it, it looks like it's fresh as hell.
It's not. It's so faded. I got it all when I was 18 before I started lifting, so now it's all
stretched out, baby.
What's supposed to be black, it's just really gray.
Oh yeah,
it's
like Christian Grey.
Yeah.
Do you know who Christian Grey is?
Yeah, Christian Grey. Yeah.
Who is he?
He dishes out beatdowns.
What the fuck? You mean to women?
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Yeah, man. He's a good dude.
Christian Grey.
Watched those?
I read the books. I really did. When I worked at the prison.
Did you watch any of it?
I watched the first one and I saw enough of her hairy like legs or hairy breasts. The girl and had like hair on her body, and then I just thought that was a little weird for me personally. So I didn't feel like I was motivated to watch more. So I just kept to the books, and then I pulled out the lotion after I was done reading.
Man, aroused by text. That's next level stuff. I can't do that. No, but I watched some of
you can do it.
Those movies, maybe, but I watched some of those movies. I made it like 15 minutes into one, and I'm like, this ain't it. I can't.
Let me send you a text real quick.
It's so forced.
I'm gonna send you a text real quick as we're on this podcast and see if I can get you going. You know, like I know you're a straight man, but I'm just gonna try to get you going through a text. Okay.
Okay.
I hope this doesn't.
I'm using my phone to. I don't want to fuck it up.
You want me to wait till after then?
Yeah, just wait till after.
I feel like that's probably a better idea. Like I didn't feel the most comfortable with doing that anyways because of the possibility that what I sent you would be on the screen. So I think you made the right call there.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I think so too. Yeah, I feel like that was the right move for us.
Oh yeah. So, Kyle, now you work at someplace like called Exelon or Excel or Zelon or something like that.
Yeah,
like a power
Exelon.
plant.
Yeah,
it is
a nuclear
Exelon
power plant. Yeah, it is.
Damn,
it's a nuclear power plant.
You proud of me?
You did good with that. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm like, how the fuck does he know that?
What is your dream job though? What would be your dream job?
Dude, I really like it there. It's good. The pay is good, and
I'm not talking motivation and money. I'm talking you as a person. What would be the thing? Job. Like, what would be, dude? I can't believe I get paid to do this, and you're so happy.
Man, Probably rescuing animals.
Ooh, like koalas in Australia.
No, probably just like dogs and cats.
Oh,
I honestly think that that's what it would be.
um,
Yeah.
are you a hairless cat
Like,
guy?
I don't hate them.
I don't love them.
I don't think I would get one.
I mean, I think they look a lot like ball sack skin.
They do.
They really do, especially
Yeah,
after
they
it's a
do.
little shriveled up.
Yep.
Yeah. But, I mean, everybody's got their taste. Some people love
Yeah.
ball sack skin.
I'd like to see one. I've never seen one in person.
I don't believe I have either. So it's hard for
yeah.
me to make a real assessment.
But I'd like to see kind of how they play and stuff. I don't know. I'd probably think it's cute. I love all animals, dude.
Yeah, I
really
mean,
do.
you are
All of them.
so much of an animal guy. And I respect
Huge.
that.
Yeah,
I
huge.
respect it a lot.
Huge. Yep. All of them.
I don't kill animals. I don't kill bugs. Like if there's a bug in the house, I take it outside. I don't like to. I would much rather see like bad people burn. But I don't like, there's no purpose. I understand that like a mouse in your house is a problem. It could become a big problem. So if that's a thing, then maybe I'll have to face those. Well, if there's a squirrel in the middle of the road, I'm going to get out of the way. I always will. I'm not a kid. I don't like to kill shit.
Yeah. No, neither do I.
I mean, like, imagine if you saw me in the middle of the street.
I say that I love animals, and then there's vegans out there, and they're like, "Oh, well, do you eat meat?" And I'll be like, "Well, yeah." Like, "Oh, well,
yeah, we're still trying to get jacked.
I'm like, Jesus, like, yeah, I'm still gonna eat meat. Yeah, I'm gonna eat chicken. I like burgers.
Well, I mean, if we really dig
good.
down,
like, sorry, dude. Like, I don't know.
If we dig down into the veganism thing, like, oh, you eat eggs, you eat something's babies, or oh, you eat plants. That's living, breathing, and grows up just like all of us. Like you eat plants. Yeah. Okay, let's move on to something. There's nothing else. Like, like what do you like? Okay, what are you gonna eat? Like, yeah, sky's urine. That's rain. Like that's part of.
Well, you can get the nutritional value if you take these pills, and like I just don't want to do that. I just don't care that much.
Yeah, dude. If I'm reborn,
plants, go for it.
If you're reborn as a pig who's gonna get eaten, I mean, I feel like you'll be at the finish line being like, "That's why I shouldn't have done it. That's why I shouldn't have done it." But I'm gonna let you eat me. But I knew. But this is now I know. Next life, I'm a vegan for sure. Yeah. That'll talk me into it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm a fucking
probably
cow,
not gonna eat a dog.
Ah, that was you. I was out.
Whatever. Yeah, I shouldn't have ran that back.
Okay.
I didn't have to double down on that.
I mean, well, we're cooking along. I mean, we're at an hour. Like, so we're doing good. Yeah. We've at least done enough that we are out of
enough.
Yeah. We've done enough.
We've got to the point where we can cut if this goes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No one's going to be too worried.
Which it did about a half an hour ago.
I mean, every time you've talked, it's kind of like gotten us in trouble.
Well, I apologize, to everyone listening. I apologize. I swear I'm not a bad guy.
You are the best guy.
I try my best. I have good intentions. I feel like I have a good heart. And
no,
I don't know.
Listen, I was just joking. You are the sweetest guy. You absolutely are. Any jokes that were made were just jokes. But
I hope people get that.
That is the best thing about you too, is the fact that, I mean, I know you as being a power lifter, this big, strong guy, and that's what I was too. Like, we're both just strong guys in this world. And then to get to know you as an actual person has been way better than knowing you as the power lifter that I admired.
That's amazing,
I
man.
really looked up to you as the power lifter that you are and were, because you have a style, and not many people have style with lifting. It's I'm jacked, I'm strong, I'm good at this. But you have a style about you that I really, really loved a lot.
That's so cool to hear. Dude, that means so much. Like, thank you so much. I think that's the coolest fucking thing.
Dude, that's you. And I love the fact that you go so much deeper, because most powerlifters don't. They don't go much deeper. And it's a world where, like bodybuilding, these guys are getting paid $100,000 for winning a competition. Powerlifters make nothing. Maybe $100. You don't make shit.
No, you don't make shit powerlifting.
And you just set yourself up for so many injuries.
Right. Like, that's the thing. I love lifting, but I don't want to be just like a one-dimensional person. Like, I love music. I probably love music more than I love lifting, more than I've ever loved lifting. I love music. I love animals. Like, my cats. I love them. Like, I just don't want to be just focused on one thing. And for the people that do that their whole life is just powerlifting or whatever the fuck it is, fucking knit making, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're all about it, be all about it. Be the fucking best knitter you can be. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
But yeah, just for me, I don't know. I like doing different things, and that's me. And like you with your podcast, like, it's so sick.
It's
that you're doing it, you just attack it, dude. You just want to do something, and you just say, "Fuck it, I'm doing it." And I think there's something to be said about that, and it's awesome. So, and you're really good at it.
Thanks, Kyle. You're the best. But like, I think the cool thing is always having, for me, like getting up on stage and doing stand up or doing the podcast. Yeah, that takes balls. But like, I've had a really great group of people to tell me, hey, I want to give you this confidence. Like, you're great at this. You're good at this. Go do it. Like, and you were one of those people to me too, and it was a very cool thing, especially when I got started. Like, I called you a lot because I wanted your perspective of somebody who's not around me all the time. You're going to give me the honest truth. Do I fucking suck? Like, do I suck, or what do you think? And you always did.
You throwing some bits by me and me just dying. It's so funny, dude. You had a couple that were fucking hilarious.
I've got a new one that I cannot say on any podcast at any point in time. Like, we're talking cancel culture. It looks like it would be like me being the guy with the bullhorns on storming the Capitol. That's how bad it would make me look. And I don't need that in my life.
Yeah. You'll have to run that one by me.
I definitely will. You will enjoy it a lot. Kyle, would you be like, I would love it if you came back on the show, just because, I mean, I've got you. For some reason, I'm an idiot who thinks that becoming a full-time student at age 30 is a good idea.
Dude, good for you, man.
I'm getting close. I'm taking?
You haven't decided yet?
I am almost to an associate in social media marketing / business management, and I have I take 3 classes, which is considered a full-time student, which is the dumbest fucking thing you could do when you got podcasts, you got work, you got kids that are home e-learning them, you got Mrs. Newbies, the bakery going on and off. Like, yeah, like, it's a busy ass schedule, but it's free, and not a lot of people get an education for free. So I'm going to take advantage.
That's amazing.
Of that
Good for you. Do it. Yeah.
Did you go to college?
No, I didn't. I went to Thomas High School. My dad worked at a local college. He still does. And that was a tough time because he was working at this college because I knew he wanted me and my brother to go there. And so by that time I got like 80% off of tuition, and I didn't get accepted, but they accepted me as a non-matriculated student, which I'm not technically a student, but I'll get like 1 semester to kind of try out. And depending on what grades I get, I could decide from there. But I had no idea what the fuck I wanted to take. So I just picked like 3 random classes to be a full-time student. I ended up failing like 2 out of 3 of them. I just didn't care. Like, I had no idea what I wanted to do. So that was the extent of my college. So I ended up just getting a job working full-time. And then I got a job working security. And then I got hired at Gannett. And now the money's pretty good. So.
Yeah, and the
It
muscles
all
look
worked out,
good.
and I don't have to worry about paying all these student loans. Like,
Absolutely. Isn't
it
it
ended up working
crazy?
out really, really, really well. Yeah,
It
thank God,
is
because I was
crazy.
nervous
The
for a while.
debt you can be built up on. Like, hey, here you go. Here's student loans. Now get yourself a
Yeah.
car that runs and will run for a long time. Now get yourself literally anything else. Student loans, car, house, and then do you need a bed that you want new? And you're looking at possibly $100,000 to $200,000 worth of debt
Easily.
before you get your first step out of college.
Yeah.
Bad thing.
Yeah, but it was stressful. I had no idea. Like, I did not know what my future looked like. And even working full time, I wasn't making much money. I ended up getting my first security job, and I was able to move out, live in a little townhouse. But yeah, it was a stressful time in my life for sure.
Dude, one thing that I know for sure is if I ever start a movie and it's called 10 Guys, One Guy.
I like where this is going.
I'll cast you as the one guy.
Okay.
And no cup.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what you mean by the 10 guys. I got the cup.
Have you ever seen Two Girls, One Cup?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was just adding more guys. And
is what I just said what made that pop into your head?
Just so much about when I was looking at your face, it made me think that you would be really good in that role. The more and more you talked, the more and more I just fell in love with you being that person in the movie.
Okay.
But that's because I love you.
Yeah.
Actually, I thought about saying it at the beginning of the podcast and had to save that shit for the end because I felt like
no one's really listening anymore.
There's probably 4 people. There's 4 or 5. Okay. There's 4 or 5 people. Yeah. If you guys are still here, please leave a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. That is Kyle Sheridan. Kyle, where do they find your stuff at?
You can get at me on Instagram. It is Sheridan Strength, or Facebook, Kyle Sheridan. I'm findable on there. And also YouTube, if you just search Kyle Sheridan Powerlifting, Kyle Sheridan Mario Kart, Kyle Sheridan Music.
Wait, is that really on there? Mario Kart's on there?
Yeah, dude, I got a couple Mario Kart videos.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you'll see. I'm telling you.
Shit, my face is getting red now, boy.
It's legit. But, yeah, I'm findable. Go Instagram, though. That's, yeah. At Sheridan Strength.
And also, if you are looking for a personal trainer, there is literally nobody better in the business than Kyle Sheridan. I'm not saying this as a friend. I'm not saying this because I love the guy. I'm saying this because 100% he is a great coach. He's smart. He's been there. He's went through everything. And he's also developed amongst a lot of other people who know what they're doing. So if you are looking for a personal trainer, and especially in the field of powerlifting, Kyle Sheridan is the absolute guy to go to.
Yeah, I write a lot of powerlifting programs, any sort of strength programs, size programs.
And you have great results from your clients.
Oh yeah. Oh, they do. They've all made progress. I don't know if I'm just lucky with the athletes that I've worked with, or obviously the programs are working, but yeah, the programs I put in place, it's all sort of progressions depending on your weaknesses, your strengths, and they've just been killing it. So it's awesome to watch, and it motivates the hell out of me seeing them progress with it too. So I enjoy it.
Kyle, I would love to have you back on the show. You are absolutely one of my favorite people in the entire earth.
Absolutely, Shane.
For sure.
Thank you so much. I love you, buddy.
Thank you. You're the best. I love you. Well, as most all of your favorite podcast apps, please hit like, share, subscribe, and go to Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review. Leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought. Let us know if you think Kyle should do more. All right. Thank you guys for being here.
Thanks, guys.